more flows for you. So from here, we're going to inhale, you're going to lift the right leg or the downstage leg up into the sky. We're going to bring ourselves forward into a plank, and you're going to bring your elbow to your knee. From here, that elbow is at the same arm, so my downstage arm, so I'm working on right and right. I'm going to drop knee to wrist and bring it across to the other wrist and up. So you're making a little box with your knee. So we're going elbow, elbow, wrist, down, elbow, elbow. You can do it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And push back into downward dog. We're going to go one more time. Inhale, lift the left leg, upstage leg. Come forward into your plank. So you're bringing upstage leg to left arm, elbow. You're going to drop it down to the wrist. Bring it across to your other wrist. And across. And down. And across. Keep going. Press through those hands. You can do it. You can do it. You're doing super well. And coming back. And then from here, inhale, right leg up into the sky. Exhale, coming through. This time to your warrior one. Front knee over your ankle, back toes. We're going to go warrior one stance, so slightly diagonal. This time, hips are going to be 1.5. They're not square, they're going to be diagonal. We're going to inhale, you're going to draw your sternum and ribs in. Lifting up, we're going to exhale, 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 and coming into a flat back. Keep breathing here. Take a breath in, and exhale, bring the hands behind you. And bring them forward. And you're going to exhale, rotate back round. Put the hands either side of your front foot. Press through the hands. Bring the knee to the nose. Back into plank. You're going to check your hands around your shoulders. Push forward. If you need to, knees down and tap the toes, elbows in. Inhale, drawing the shoulders back. Exhale, peeling back down, tucking the toes under, pushing back into downward dog. Good work. Other side. Inhale. Left leg up to the sky. We're going to exhale. Coming through to warrior one. You want to check you've got heel to heel alignment. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, gently diagonally rotate the torso so that your arms are in line with your hips. Front knees above the ankle. Grounded through the back leg. Breathe in here. And exhale, draw the sternum and pubis together. Take a breath in. You're going to exhale, reach forward, reach diagonally forward. You want to keep the knee going over the ankle, and you don't want to lean back too much. Keep that flat back. Breathe in, and exhale, bring the arms around. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, rotate. Internally rotate forward, hands on either side of the front foot. Knee through your nose to your plank. Want to make it harder. Everyone push over the fingertips. Keep the knees off. Tuck the elbows in, nose to mat. Inhale. To either your upward dog, or you might be on your cobra, drawing the shoulders down. Peeling back into downward dog. I'm going to give you an option here. You can put the knees down and rest in Balasana, or you can stay in downward dog. We've got one more flow to do. If you're in downward dog, see if you can really roll your shoulders and broaden the shoulders away from each other. Keep the breaths going here. Okay, next flow. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring the knee in between the hands. We're going to turn out into warrior two. So we're going to inhale, arms up, and exhale. So we're going to have heel to heel alignment. You want the front knee over the ankle, going over the fifth toe. We're going to open the hips right to the side. And again, you want to tuck your pelvis a little bit so you're not sticking out the ribs and pelvis. You're going to tuck in. Press through those hands. Again, knee going over the fifth toe. Keep breathing here. Can you bend a little bit deeper into that front leg? Body tension through those arms. We're going to interlace the fingertips. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, bring the whole body down into humble warrior. Keep breathing here. Can you allow your body not to sit on that thigh? And allow the hands to open the shoulders. If that's too easy for you, you can lift the heel off on the front leg. Or not, keep it grounded. We're going to release through the hands. We're going to turn ourselves slightly. So I'm turning my heel diagonally. And so I can go into ninja, into Skandasana. I want my front knee, my downstage knee to be over my toes. Then I'm going to gently transfer to the back. You can flex the stretched out leg and gently coming back round. And then from here, gently rotating back into a lizard pose. So you want your front knee over the ankle. You can drop the back knee. You can stay here on the hands, or you can come down onto the forearms. Keep breathing here. I've got a slightly new one for you to do today. So I suggest it might be helpful if you just watch once, and then I'll do it again with you, so you can see what we're doing here. So from here, I'm going to tuck my back toes under, push up on my hands. I'm going to draw my front leg to meet my back leg into downward dog. I'm still working with that front right leg. I'm going to inhale, lift it up into three-legged dog. I'm going to bend at the knee, scorpion, square the shoulders. Then allow the weight of the foot to let me come over to the side. I'm going to lift up into wild thing. I'm going to exhale, come round. With the outstretched left leg, I'm going to scoop it around the ankle, and then I'm going to do a little jump, a little hop. Something a bit different today, so we'll give it a go. So in our lizard, you're going to tuck that left leg, the toes under, press through the hands. You're going to bring that front leg back into downward dog. Inhale, you're going to lift that leg up to the sky. You're going to then hinge, so you're going to bend at the knee. Bring the heel to the sit bone, allow the weight of the foot to bring you over. You're going to push up into stargazer, lifting the hips. Inhale. Exhale, gently come down. Sweep that left leg around. And then you're going to jump and hop. We're going to push the hips up into downward dog, the other side. So from here, inhale, left leg up into the sky. Exhale, into warrior two. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open out. You want to check your front knee is above the ankle. Heel to heel alignment, you're on one line. Can you tuck your pelvis a little bit? Can you draw sternum to pubis? Stretch through the palms. Check your third finger. Is it in line with your back third finger? Have you got a little bit more bend in you? Well done, doing really well. This time, draw the fingertips together. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, keep that knee over the ankle into humble warrior. Try not to have the body on the thigh. Keep breathing here. Allow the weight of the hands to open the shoulders. If that's too easy for you, you can lift the heel at the front, but that's a little bit more advanced. Keep breathing here. We're going to release through the hands. So I'm going to stay downstage. I'm going to turn the heel, and I'm going to come into Skandasana, into ninja. You're going to have your knee going over your toes. You might want to lift the heel if you can't get the heel down. Gently coming over to the back. Flexing the leg. If it's too easy, you can lift your arms and gently coming around. And then rotating to the front of your mat so you're in your lizard. Hands either side of that front leg. Knee in line with the ankle. Keep the neck, cervical neck nice and long. From here, drop the knee and into lizard. You can stay here or come down on the elbows. Keep breathing here. And then we're going to do the little downward dog, wild thing, little jump on the other side. Try not to collapse in the upper body here. And then gently pushing back onto the hands, tucking the toes of the back leg. You're going to bring the front leg, take it back through to downward dog. Harder, don't go through downward dog, keep the leg off the floor. You're going to inhale, that left leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Then you're going to come into scorpions. You're going to bring the heel to your sit bone. You're going to open the thigh, open the thigh. Let the foot spiral around to the side. Let the weight of the body bring you down, weight of that leg. Pushing up into wild thing. Lift those hips. Breathe in. Exhale, come back down. You're going to sweep that leg around. So we're doing a little scoop, scoop, and then you're going to lift the sit bones and lift up. From here, you're going to ripple through the spine, come into your plank. Push forward over the wrists, bend the elbows, nose to the mat. Inhale, pushing up into your upward dog or into your cobra. And tucking the toes under, pushing back into downward dog. Keep breathing here. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. We're going to go into Uttanasana. So just going to hold the elbows. If you're really tight behind the hamstrings, you can bend the knees. If you're really flexible, you can stand on 2 books or blocks and scoot the belly over those thighs. And you're drawing the elbows away from your head. Keep breathing here. And then from here, you're going to come off the blocks. And we're going to bend the knees. Inhale, scoot the arms up. And we're going to exhale to heart center. We're going to do a few standing postures. And then we're going to go into some forearm balances. Okay, so you're going to bring your ankles together. We're going to inhale, lift up. We're going to exhale, sink down into Utkatasana, chair pose. So I'm going to give you 2 options. If you want to work on your core, you're going to tuck your pelvis. So you're doing an posterior tuck, and then you can stretch the palms out in front of you or lift your arms up. If you want to work on flexibility of the spine, you're going to let the hips go. So you're going to do cow tilt, anterior tilt. So posterior tuck to work on your core, protect the spine. Anterior, pressing the palms. You're going to keep the knees together. You're going to bring the palms together. You're going to inhale, stretch the arms forward, and exhale, bring the palms back. Inhale, bring the palms forward. Exhale, back. And we're going to inhale, lift up, and exhale, back down. We're going to do 2 standing postures now. You're going to inhale, lift the right leg as high as you can. Press through that supporting leg. So allow the muscles in the supporting leg to all be pulled up and strong. Good work. Take a breath in here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You're just going to allow the opposite arm just to stretch out to the side. From here, you're going to bring the knee over the legs. And you're going to just tuck the feet together. So your foot can be relaxed, or you can tuck it round. So we're going to come into Garudasana, into Eagle. You're going to inhale up. Exhale, bring the palms together. Easier option is to stay here. Harder option, you're going to bring the left arm over the right elbow. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, draw shoulders down. So elbows are in line with the shoulders. If that feels a bit funny, you can give yourself a massive hug and you're going to get the same benefits. If that's still too easy, you can bring the torso over your legs. Keep breathing here. So this is going to work. Strengthen our calves, work balance in our ankles. We're going to inhale back up and exhale, open out. Good work, well done. We're going to go the other side. So from here, inhale, left leg up. We're going to press through this leg so the supporting leg is really working. You want to lift this knee as high as you can. Inhale and exhale. We're going to stretch the arm out to the side. Inhale, lift this knee up. We're going to exhale, bring it over the supporting leg. So you could just stay here. If you can, you're going to wrap the toes around. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, draw the hands together. Press the thumbs at heart center. If you feel like it, you can bring the right arm over the left. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale. You want the fingertips to be nice and relaxed, elbows in line with the shoulders. If that's too easy, you can come into a little forward fold. Keep breathing here. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, opening out. Good work, guys. Well done. 2 more standing balances. We're going to go to the side. From here, I'm going to work my downstage leg. So I'm going to imagine I'm opening a tray with my palm. So I'm opening that tray with my elbow tucked in. I'm going to hold my ankle. So I'm cupping my ankle like that. From here, knees together, push the hips forward. arm out to the side. Now, the lighter option is just to give a bit of resistance. So just allow the foot to push into the hand. If you feel okay with that, we're not going to hinge forward like that. We're going to imagine we're bringing the front arm forward. We're going to imagine we're giving the foot into the hand. So there's a stretch in the lumbar spine. You want to keep that leg going behind this supporting standing leg. Keep breathing, keep guiding it through. And then exhale, come back down. We're going to go the other side. I'll turn this way. So again, imagine you're like that with a tray. You can also use a strop, and you can also use a table to help you balance, yeah? So from here, imagine you're scooping around. You're going to hold that ankle, knees together, push the hips forward. Pull up the standing leg. Allow the ankle to push into the hand, and you should feel a nice quad stretch. You could just stay there, that's fine. If you want to make it harder, stretch your upstage arm out. Breathe in. You're going to exhale, bring that arm forward, and you imagine you're giving, again, your foot into your hand. You want to stay uplifted, but let that foot extend into your hand. Keep that knee behind that supporting leg. Keep going, keep going. Keep breathing. And exhale, come back down. Good work, guys. Very nice. And from here, we're going to take the feet into Malasana. So feet either side of the front of the mat. We're going to inhale, arms up. And we're going to exhale, sink down. So you want the knees to go over the toes. Press the arms and allow the arms to encourage the knees over your toes. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Lift up through the crown of the head.